Hello folks, Angel here. Today I'm going to show you Epic Boss Fight. It's a mod for Dota 2 that I have had a lot of fun and I've enjoyed it quite a lot playing with friends and with random people on the internet. Yeah, so let me get straight into it and then I'll just show you guys what it is about. Maybe give you 1-2 tips for when you're just starting off. I'm gonna go at this alone and it's pretty difficult, but let's see what I can get right. So the first thing I want to touch on is the heroes. You have basically almost got all the normal Dota 2 heroes in you. All of their skills have been modified to suit this specific game mode or the mod better. So what happens here is you've got a stage, a whole setting, and a boss will spawn each round. And you basically just need to slay this boss to progress to the next round. The boss might have minions and then you need to destroy the minions as well to be able to progress to the next round. So I'm not sure who I should play with. I should definitely play with someone that can disable. So because I'm going to be alone at this. So let's try Bane. Bane or Bloodseeker. Okay, let's try it with Bane. And as you can see, if you hover over the skills, you can pause and then you'll see how Bane's skills have changed. Alright, let's get straight into this. As you can see here on the map, you've got a square map. It's got some steps and nice scenery and so forth. The fountain is here in the bottom right, as you can see there. And what else? Here you can see you've got 12 lives. Once you and your whole crew has been killed and you all respawn at the fountain, you will lose 1 life. This just shows you that round 1 will start in X amount of seconds, and on the next wave you will see there will be a yes vote to start the next round early. Now, one of the biggest things about this game is learning the items. Just like Dota 2, the items are really important in this. And one of the most important ones I'm going to show you is this Midas hammer, to start off with that. Because if you read the passive, Gold Fury, every round 1 grants your team some gold depending on how many team members own one. Non-Midas owners only receive 60% of that gold. Now the first boss is just to give you money and to give you some XP so that you can level up some of your skills, which we are going to do right now. Good stuff. And then remember that Midas hammer, because that will start adding money to this Midas gold. And then we'll get extra gold. You can upgrade this item as well, and I would really suggest you doing that as soon as you can. Okay, I don't have a lot of money to buy that orb yet, so let's go get the boss. Now just to show you guys something, you look at the boss, he's only got 4,700 health, but he will do a ton of damage if he gets to me. And this is not good. Oops, I stopped that a bit earlier. Let me put that on him, so if he hits me, he'll do less damage. Let's do that, so we can get some distance. Get some life. Oh, this is not good. Oh, we need to keep ahead of this guy. And this, that we don't have mana, is a real big problem. So let's head back to the fountain. Like I said, it's not the easiest of things to do this when you're playing alone. There is people that do solo challenges, but they've been playing this a lot longer than I have. Okay. So we did a little bit of cheating and we got the first boss dead. Alright, so now let's go to the items. We really need something like that, because that's going to help us with the mana and health and so forth. Alright, now the first tip I can give you here as well, learn the items as quick as possible. I can't go through all of these items now. It will take me a week to do a video to go through all of these items. But something I can really suggest, if you are dependent on your skills, which most people are, but some heroes have longer skill cooldowns, get to these cores They're really great. And if you look at this golden one here, you'll see passive Gold Fury, grants gold at the end of every round. And as you saw, I just finished that round, so there's some Midas gold. I can't exactly explain how this Midas gold works. In other words, how much money do you get per round, or if that is the total amount of extra money you get. But I can tell you, you definitely get extra money if you have this item here. Okay, let's start working on this boss. I need to slow him down. Now Bane's ultimate's more for just keeping someone in place for a while. We're gonna go grab that regeneration. Now it's invisibility. Keep sucking the life out of him.
Not yet. Go to sleep. Sleep no.
This goes a lot faster when you more than one player.
Sweet dreams.
And I'm out of mana.
Very good.
Not a good position to be in.
Invisibility. Most certainly.
Let's wait. Let's do the run around for a little bit till we get some more mana, because it should be one more hit and then he's out. Good stuff. Alright, so I'm just gonna quickly go through the items. Even if I die now, it's not the biggest train smash. Alright, so basically if you're a magic user, I would definitely say go with the cores. Get a good core at the beginning and one of these Aether lenses. It will improve your casting range and your spell damage of all your skills, which is awesome. So that I would definitely recommend as a magic user. If you are a tank, you need to worry about armor. I would say these here is quite good for armor, but also getting these this Heart of Tarask will also help a lot, because as you'll see, it will give you a lot of health. But then remember, you need to work on your armor and lifesteal on the side. Eventually you can work your way up to this War God shield, which will give you 1,000 armor and so forth and so forth. Look at that health regen, 10,000. So that'll be a good one. You can go with some of these, this Berserker helm, and then obviously just to improve your damage and attack speed and evasion and all that, you can go with these Sanji and Yashas. And if you want to improve your critical chance, you can go with these, the Mjolnirs. They start off by the Chrysalis. And yeah, eventually you'll need to get something like a Divine Crossbow to make your damage pure, so that because the heroes, the bosses, they end up getting so much physical resistance and magical resistance that you can't easily just kill them. They get really difficult.
Say good night.
Just take away some of this guy's damage. It doesn't kill us. This is the one thing that makes Bane nice, because he disables. Always make sure you get that bag of gold. Sometimes you miss it, or someone in the team misses it, and it's very important. And now, as you can see, Midas gold went up again. Alright, just some things here that I want to show you about the graphic user interface, the GUI. This red health bar is the boss's health bar, whoever is still left. The blue bar is his mana. Now, another tip I can give you guys here, some of the bosses use mana to use some of their skills. So characters like Lion, for instance, who can suck mana out of bosses, effectively can disable some of the boss's abilities. Some bosses have abilities that are time based, so if you suck their mana out of them, it won't make a difference. This here just tells you the boss's name, and this is the threat generation gauge or meter or whatever. When this number generally goes red, someone's going to come for you. So watch that threat meter, And if you look at these armors that I showed you, like let's look at this one, Aggressor's Bindings. The active, when you activate it, taunts enemies to attack you and generates 40 base threat plus 12.5 threat per enemy in a 1500 radius to maintain aggro. So that's the threat generation I was talking about.
Nightmares follow me.
Alright, and as you guys saw, I've died a few times now, so I lost lives. Just remember, this is if your entire team is wiped out, then you lose. Those are the one life. Now, something to increase your survivability a lot is these blink boots. Now, I'm just going to get the blink dagger for now.
Be away then.
The blink boots keeps 3 charges of whatever it is that... Well, it keeps 3 blink charges, and every 8 seconds you get a charge. It's got a max of 3, so you can effectively teleport all the way from the bottom to the top with 3 charges. So I'm just going to show you guys. Like so, I got the boots and I've got the dagger. So if I'm running this way and I need a little speed boost, like a little hop, I can use the boots, and if I need to blink, I can just blink. Now what's nice about the blink boots is it combines both these and increases the range, and they are really important for your survivability, because you need to be able to get away from some of these bosses. Like this boss is really slow, so he's not really a threat, but some of these bosses aren't slow at all. Some of them are pretty damn fast, and they get on top of you very quickly. Most of the fights, when it's a crew that's new, well, fairly seasoned in this game, fight here at the back. Personally, I don't like that so much. I like when things are on the move and so forth, but you know, each to his own. Everybody's got their own little way of doing this. Just another tip I can show you guys, like watch this. As you can see in this area now, the boss is coming towards me. So if I just blink this way, then he needs to run all the way around. So if I was a good ranged character, then I could do damage to him now, and he wouldn't be able to do anything to me. So bear that in mind. Another little trick, if you are here and you jump out, you can only jump out, you can't blink out. You end up at the fountain. So remember, it's a little bit of cheating, you know. Some people are going to say it's cheating, some people are going to say it's a mechanic in the game. Whichever way you take it, use it, don't use it, I'm just showing you that you can do it. Something that this helps with is if you need to, let's say for instance on the map, I'm going to throw a ping, if all your teammates died over there now, and you need to resurrect them, bring the boss all the way. You don't have to bring him to the fountain, you can bring him to this little side shop here as well. And then you use your blink boots to quickly blink back to the top and then start resurrecting your friends. What I've seen some people do is they don't take the boss too far away, and remember it takes quite a few seconds to get one of your teammates up. So you don't want to resurrect a teammate and the boss is right there, then the person is just going to die again and people are just going to get frustrated and start leaving the game. Because I don't know, just because people are funny that way. So always lead the boss away, and it will give you much more time to resurrect your whole team. And just another thing on resurrecting teammates, if two people can resurrect one team member at the same time, it makes it go a lot faster. And as a golden rule here to increase your survivability, you need to let's say you're a full team of 5 people, when there's 2 people left, you guys need to start resurrecting people. Don't wait until only 1 person is left. That usually sets you up for failure. When 2 people are left, the boss will be following 1 person, and then the other one can go and resurrect fallen comrades and so forth. Now, one of the very important things I wanted to show you guys was the boss's resistance. Now if you hover over this little shield here at the bottom, you can see he will take 67% less damage from physical attacks and 33% less damage from magical attacks. Now, playing as Bane, just teleport back, if you hover over his ultimate, you'll see damage type is magical. So this boss will take more damage from my magical attack. If you look at Nightmare, that's damage type pure. So it doesn't fall in the physical or the magical category. So this will do 400 damage to the boss no matter what. Okay. And then Brain Sap is also pure damage, so this one does a lot of damage to a boss. And as you will see, if I cast it on him, let me first cast that. See how much life he just lost. Where when I throw my ultimate does do less damage, yes, but he's also resistant to that magic damage. So he will take less damage from it. This resistance is the most important thing in this game, because most of the bosses, yes, their health increases, but their resistances grow exponentially. So you need stuff to take their resistances down. To take down physical resistance, you need Desolators, these guys here, because as you can see, their armor reduction 25, and the next one is armor reduction 80, and it's not per hit. When you hit a boss, the first hit will remove that amount of armor, and then every subsequent hit after that won't reduce his armor more. One of the heroes that can do that is Spectre. His ultimate is to reduce a target's armor. So Spectre is a good one to have in your team. Just get his attack rate very fast. Magical damage. You see these Veil of Lost Hope and the Veil of the Priests and this Veil of the Sun Warrior. They reduce magical resistance. And when you're playing on normal mode, and you don't go into the plus mode, magic is pretty much one of the things that does the most damage. It's Brain Sap, one of the creeps. Instantly dead. It's a lot of damage, good damage. Anyway, I hope you guys have as much fun with this one as I have. I've really enjoyed it. There's quite a few active servers and so forth. A lot of people playing this one at the moment, so really get in on it. It's a lot of fun and a little bit frustrating at the beginning because you're still learning. But once you get over that learning curve, a lot of fun. A ton of fun. As always, stay safe and I'll see you guys next time.